I am hoping that this is working because I have no idea because I have no feedback from anyone. So I'm going to just check and see if I get any feedback from anybody that this has started. We are live! So live! It begins. So I'm going to do some songs for you. My name is Claire Lemaster. I work at MakeSpace with Young Women's Music Project in the same building, and it's been really a pleasure to sort of see all the amazing shows that they're doing and be a part of it. I'm super, super proud to be a part of this experience and for them to have asked me to do this show. So I really hope that you like it. I'm going to be doing some old songs that you guys may know from, God, years ago, and some songs that are a bit newer. Probably not brand new, but like within the past couple of years or so. I don't do a lot of live performing very often, not anymore at least, so I'm a bit more of a sit at home and play guitar kind of person, but I am really looking forward to being able to play for you guys. Gonna start with an older song, hopefully remember the lyrics. This is called Lime, and I hope you like it. You need it, you're aching to feed it, to hold you close. The ache in your bones has made you its own, and you need a dose. Your heart is escaping, your breath is escaping, you start to pray, but as it begins, the rest of your sins just melt away. 'Cause you're addicted to the limelight, addicted to the time right when nobody is looking at anything but you. Yeah, you're addicted to the front page, addicted to the center stage, 'cause nothing can compete, no, nothing tastes as sweet as lime. It makes you, it breaks you, it's always awake, you can feel the pull. It calls in the night, the draw of its light is too powerful. It holds you, it molds you, envelops and folds you in warm embrace. Just one little bit, just one little hit, a tiny taste. 'Cause you're addicted to the limelight, addicted to the time right when nobody is looking at anything but you. Yeah, you're addicted to the front page, addicted to the center stage, 'cause nothing can compete, no, nothing tastes as sweet as lime. La da 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 lime. La da 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 da. Your guts, they are churning, your eyes, they are burning to see a thing. Your breath is escaping, your hands start to shake, and your ears just ring. The doubts start creeping, your feet are asleep, and you start to pray. But as it begins, the rest of your sins just melt away. 'Cause you're addicted to the limelight, addicted to the time right when nobody's looking at anything but you. Yeah, you're addicted to the front page, addicted to the center stage, 'cause nothing can compete, no, nothing tastes as sweet. And it might feel like hell, and you're not doing well, but as the final chord swells, well, they're on their feet, dancing in the street, 'cause nothing can compete, no, nothing tastes as sweet as life. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La 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 la. Oh, nothing can compete, no, nothing tastes as sweet as lime. So that is a song. I actually originally wrote that song back with my band, oh god, like 5 years ago, which was called The Reluctant Arrow. And it's one of these things which sort of like has a great backing track to it in the original recording. Doesn't quite sort of like have the same thing solo, but it's really nice to be able to sort of just remember those times. I've been doing a lot of that over lockdown. I imagine you guys have as well, just kind of getting a bit nostalgic for times that have happened in the past, and for the memories associated with things that you sort of wouldn't normally have the time to really think about. The next song I'm going to do is a kind of similar sort of quite a nostalgic song for me. I wrote it on a monastic retreat in Brighton. By monastic retreat, I mean I went to Brighton and spent the entire time alone in my aunt and uncle's house while it rained the entire holiday, and had some deep existential thoughts about reality and stuff. And one of the things that came out of this retreat, if you can call it that, was this song. It has never had a name other than the Brighton song, so it's still called the Brighton song. I'm still up for people giving me an idea of what they think it could be called other than the Brighton song, but for now it remains because I haven't found a better name yet. So yeah, it's a bit of a love song, bit of a folk song. Depends on how good your imagination is, but like most folk songs, a little bit raunchy. So yeah. He came upon her like an avalanche, snow falling softly in a gentle dance. She said, "Why did you do this to me?" He shrugged and said, "I saw it in a movie and thought I'd take a chance." She swallowed up his tales and stories and felt them wriggling down her spine. A seed was growing deep within her, tall as any pine. He drew her figure, pen and paper, every wrinkle true to life. She said, "You see me old and ugly." He said, "I see you as my wife." She came upon him like an ocean wave, crashing, breaking on his shore. He said, "I know you think you're broken, and we can mend when you've awoken, or we can break some more." She opened up like printed pages and poured her worries in his hands. He kissed her questions till they faded like teardrops in the sun. Cool. So that was the Brighton song. So many of the songs that I kind of write, this is going to sound a bit weird, sort of feel really appropriate at the time that I write them. And then over time, as I meet new people and I have new experiences, it feels like the songs take on new meaning, or they start to sort of like progress and become part of my life in a way I didn't anticipate them being when I first actually wrote them. This song, the next one I'm going to do, is called Done. And it started out being one that I wrote just because a friend of mine got married, which for some reason, because I'm morbid, made me think about divorce. And I had a bit of a sort of like thought about that and wrote this song. And then as I've replayed it many times since then, it sort of has taken on this level of progression from a song that was sort of about divorce to a song that's maybe about making choices in a new life, or deciding to sort of go on a different journey. And it's just got a lot of symbolism for me now that I don't think it necessarily had when I first wrote it, which is really nice as well. It's called Done. One more step is all that it would take. That bitter pill you swallowed like a snake, your last mistake on paper. I'm sorry that I never wrote. Our love story never seemed to float. The boat we built kept sinking like a stone. And you came home with mud on your hands, the sudden loan that covered the band of gold I gave you. You folded up the page and said it's done. Dun 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 da da dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun 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 da dun dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da dun 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 da dun 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 dun. One more word is all you have to say. The things I heard will vanish like a haze of mist in sunny morning. I'm sorry that I broke the spine of every book we left behind. I never did take care of what was mine. And you came home with blood on your hands, a broken bone from turning the land your father gave you. You folded up your face and said, I'm done. Dun 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 da da dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun 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 da dun dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da dun 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 da dun. What have you done? What have you done? Dun 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 dun. One more step is all you have to take. The wind beneath your arms will surely take you to the sky, flying like a needle through my eye. I'm sorry that I never danced on the dying embers of our failed romance. I must admit it burns me still to see you climbing up that hill. And no, we never stood a fucking chance. When you came home with your glove in your hands, a velvet rope to smother the band of gold I gave you. You folded up arms and said we're done. Dun 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 da da dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun 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 da dun dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun. What have we done? What have we done? Dun 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 da dun 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 da dun 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 dun. Done. So sometimes there's a sort of situation where you have a particular person who inspires you for whatever reason. I've kind of found that usually the people who do that are not the people who you really want in your life, but rather people who cause you to feel such a huge amount of emotional trauma that they inspire you to write quite a lot of beautiful poetry or quite a lot of beautiful music in order to sort of like process what it is that you've just gone through with that particular person. So the last song and the second song and the next one I'm going to play were all inspired by the same person. I won't tell you who it is. It's a very long time ago. But it was one of these things where that particular relationship sort of inspired a certain level of this emotional outpouring that ended up being a lot of songs. And so this one is called Grave. Grave, grave, not grey. I'm not very good at enunciating, so I'm going to try to make sure you can hear the words. But if you don't hear them, that's probably fine. I can hear the grave, gravel in your voice, worn down like a record of a play. That soft, static kind of noise, silence with a growl, the hiss that hides the howl, that subtle kiss you missed, and now you're twisted like the old branches of a tree, reaching towards the sky, but aching at the knee, and deep within your core, the secret that you store, that piece of golden fleece you never will release until your grave, gray and ancient stone, greets you like a friend and welcomes you back home, a haven underground that muffles out the sound of sorrow. Like a record overplayed, that soft, static kind of noise, silence with a growl, the hiss that hides the howl, that subtle kiss you missed, and now you're twisted like the old branches of a tree, reaching towards the sky, but aching at the knee, and deep within your core, a secret that you store, a piece of golden fleece you never will release until your grave, gray and ancient stone, greets you like a friend and welcomes you back home, a haven underground that muffles out the sound of sorrow. Your house is still a crumbling, although ivy grows and thickens, and the animals find shelter from the storm. As though the hearth is warm, you never left and love was saved. But instead I find you grey. So I've decided, I'm imagining that you guys are all like clapping and cheering really loudly at the end of every single song that I'm doing, because I can't hear anything back here. It's a bit of a surreal experience. I really recommend you try it sometime, just sort of like being live, because it's just so insanely strange to be in a completely empty room with a microphone and a computer and nobody else in the room, and not really getting that much feedback. I know there's like some chatter going on, which I haven't really managed to see what people are writing, because I am trying to focus on doing the music that I need to be playing. But it's a really, it's really surreal, but quite fun kind of way to kind of do a performance without really having any audience, while also knowing that you have an entire audience of an unknown number of people, who could be people that I know, or could be people that I don't know. It could be friends or enemies or anyone at all. And it's really quite exciting to sort of be able to just put yourself out there and see how it goes. So I'm going to do another song. Climb you like a peach tree, high deep in the green leaves, reaching for your branches, searching for the answers, 'cause up high there's a blue sky. You can find why if you dare. It's a long trip, and you might slip, but I'll catch you if you're scared. Climb you like a molehill, hold you till you lie still, face down in the cool dirt, grass stains on your best shirt, 'cause up high there's a blue sky. You can find why if you dare. It's a long trip, and you might slip, but I'll catch you if you're scared. Climb you like a mountain, swim deep in your fountains, follow where the path leads, find your hidden valleys, 'cause up high there's a blue sky. You can find why if you dare. It's a long trip, and you might slip, but I'll catch you if you're scared. So, I have a really good friend called Hannah, who may or may not be on the stream right now. She's also my housemate. And every single time that she has a friend come over, she will ask me to get out my guitar. And the song that she'll ask me to play every single time that I get the guitar out is the song I'm going to play next. It's kind of it's weirdly like a dad pun that's turned into quite a good song, as far as just kind of being about putting yourself back together again after a breakup or a traumatic experience. I think a lot of us are kind of having a need for this sort of feeling now of just trying to put yourself back together and kind of not always succeeding and then trying to do it again, because you've got to keep going, you've got to keep trying. This song is called Lego, and it's all about that kind of feeling. I found myself in pieces, broken on the ground. I ask for your forgiveness, but I can't make a sound. I'm lying on the floor, scattered under pillows, hiding in the couch. 1,000 shards of rainbow, pull myself together, starting at the toe. I need a firm foundation if I'm going to grow. Brick by brick by brick I'm building. Brick by brick I watch them fall. Brick by brick keep building, building up so tall. I built myself an ankle and a foot to rest upon, a strong leg I can stand on, and a pair so I can run, hips so I can sway, move into the rhythm, dance the blues away, shake out of my prison. I build myself a body, flawed as it may be. It's a strange configuration, but it belongs to me. Brick by brick I'm building. Brick by brick I watch them fall. Brick by brick keep building, building up so tall. Yellow and red and green, yellow and red and green, yellow and red and green. The colors don't matter as long as you're building. I'm running out of pieces, and there's still so much to make. My mind is feeling hollow, I'm a chest and empty space. I'm searching on the floor, digging under pillows, but there aren't any more. Nothing left to fill those I gave my heart away long before it broke. And sometimes I can hear it beating in the letters that you wrote. Sometimes you have to learn to let go. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to learn to let go. Learn to let go. Learn to let, learn to let, learn to let, learn to let go. That one's for you, Hannah. I hope you liked it. So a couple more for you. This next one's kind of a bit of a lullaby. It's sort of a more kind of as you're going to sleep one. I've never quite managed to record it the way that I wanted to. I think it's one of these things where like there's something that's in your head and you feel like you know how it should sound, but it never quite manages to sound like that. The closest I think I ever got to was this really amazing gig in a church in Jericho, which had this amazing acoustics, and you just sort of felt the space of the room, and the echo was just so amazing, which sort of got very close to kind of how I wanted it to be. But it was unfortunately you can't just bring a church around with you everywhere you want to go, it's just a bit of a different experience. So this is called Love in the Dark. Love in the dark, keep me warm in the night. By my side, you are hiding your eyes. Love in the dark, am I holding too tight? As you slip through my arms, just like shadows on a wall. I am calling, but you hear the beat of my heart and no more. I am falling, but you are asleep, much too fast and a snore growls in your throat like a roar. The crash of a waterfall pours down my cheeks, but you are asleep and there's nothing to hold anymore. Love in the dark, though you're fast in your bed. In your mind, you are floating on air. Love in the dark, let me into your head. Won't you bind up my worries and cares? Leaden weights on my mind always keep me from finding your hand. Fickle fate, so unkind to me, leaving me here on the sand, on a lonely midnight island. Waves bowl me over and break me into starlight and you. We are lost and I can't understand. Cool. Well, I've got one more song for you, and my fingers are starting to get really sore, so I'm really glad I've got one more song for you only. So this song is written for well, it was originally written for a very special friend of mine, who I've kind of lost touch with a while back. Still somebody really important to me. And I had a sort of revelation when I realised how distant we had been, how important she had been to me. And I'm really glad that we had that really close relationship, even though at the end of it, it ended up being essentially, you know, drifted apart over time, and now probably not as much friends as we used to be. But it's still a song that has a lot of like lovely feelings for me. It was originally a poem I wrote for her about her favourite colour. And yeah, still one of my favourite songs, just to play outside or just to do generally anyway. This is going to be my last song of the night. I hope you guys have enjoyed stuff so far, and that you are staying safe and happy and doing things that bring you joy. If you want to hear any of the music that I've played tonight, or just kind of interested in my stuff generally, my website is clairelemaster.com. I'm also on SoundCloud, as I think is on the link for the event anyway, but you're welcome to sort of look through there and listen to stuff as often as you like. And yeah, if you want me to just like record something for you as a one-off of something that isn't on SoundCloud, I'm happy to sort of just do that, because I probably need to get my arse in gear and do some stuff anyway. So yeah, this is the last one of the night. It's called Green, which kind of gives the game away, but there you go. Thanks so much, guys. There's a place not far from you, past pavement streets, the grey and gloomy skies, past the traffic lights, the fake and artificial hues. That's where I'll take you. There's a place past prying eyes with endless space, a firmament of sky where the stars all know your name, and you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Have you seen the glowing green, the lime and verdant vegetation, the viridescent forest growing in between the cracks inside your mind? That's where you'll find your voices crying out for something wild and wicked, creepy crawling. If you listen, you can hear the sound. There's something moving out of focus, ephemeral as mist, but you'll miss it if you try and pin it down. So lie here on the ground with me and breathe deep of the boundless green. Have you seen the glowing green, the lime and verdant vegetation, the viridescent forest breathe deep of the boundless green, green, Thank you so much, guys, for joining me tonight. I hope you really enjoyed the show. Thank you so much as well to Young Women's Music Project and to Zara for all the hard work that they've done in helping to get this set up, and for all the gigs that they have done in the past and will be doing in the future. It's really amazing the level of how they've managed to sort of take their whole community and be able to sort of reach out to people online. Some people who have never actually seen or even heard of Young Women's Music Project are now actually hearing about them. And if you don't know about them and you want to know more, go to their website. They're an amazing organisation. They work with so many young people and do such amazing things. So please do check it out. Consider donating more if you like, if you find out that there's something that you want to be donating to. And yeah, just thank you so much for being here today and for joining me in doing some music. I hope that you guys have a really wonderful weekend and enjoy the lovely sunny weather. Bye.